Hi everyone, Tina Killeran here. Thanks so much for joining me for lesson number 3 in our Short on Time Tips series. So let me ask you something. Have you ever overslept? How'd you feel? How was your day? Were you in a mad panic? Couldn't quite settle into the routine when you overslept, right? Doesn't matter what time it was, probably even by the time you got home from work, still a little bit out of sorts. What happens when you hit the snooze button 3 or 4 times in the morning thinking, I don't want to get out of bed. It's nice and toasty in here. I just want to stay right here. It's nice and warm. And you keep doing the math calculations to figure out, well, let's see, if I don't wash my hair in the shower this morning, I could stay in bed 10 minutes longer. But then when you've hit the snooze button that many times, again, you're in that mad panic rush. Rush to get everything done. Breakfast done, lunch is done, out the door, kids to school, you to work, and you still haven't quite relaxed yet. I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you to do things a little bit differently to help set your day up for success. Now I know, as hard as it is, when that alarm clock goes off, I want you to get out of bed. There's a reason why you set the alarm clock for the time that you want to get up in the morning. And it's because you want a little bit more time in the morning to just kind of settle into your day. The hardest part is literally getting out of bed. I know, I'm out of bed 4:30 in the morning most mornings. It's not easy, especially in the wintertime when it's really cold outside, yet nice and toasty warm in my bed. The hardest part is getting the covers off and sitting up. Now you're halfway there. Go ahead, just stand up. I know, you're still debating in your head. Just start moving. Walk away from your bed. Now you're up. Now you might as well start your day. Here's a perfect time to set your day up for success. In those couple of minutes, the husband's still asleep, the kids are still asleep, the house is nice and dark. You're going to make that nice cup of coffee in the morning, right? So I want you to set your day up for success by taking 10 minutes just to yourself, whether that's to journal, to read, to meditate, exercise, little yoga, little stretching. Great way to start your day, to set your day up for success. And when you're not mad scrambling around the house in the morning, you actually have the time to get things done. Remember, we talked a little bit about throwing that first load of laundry into the washing machine. We talked about some of those, maybe scrubbing the toilets first thing in the morning. Now, I'm not saying you need to do that in your first 10 minutes of waking up. I know I don't want to scrub toilets when I first wake up in the morning, but by getting up and out of bed when that alarm clock first goes off in the morning, you have time to do those things. And it sets yourself up for a nice, relaxed Zen morning. And then you can consciously, quietly, relaxingly get the kids up, get them ready for school, get everybody out the door, and you get to work on time. You're not harried, you're not rushed, and most of all, you're not stressed. So, here's my challenge to you. And I admit, it's not an easy thing to do. It is not easy to get up and out of bed first thing in the morning as soon as the alarm clock goes off. I'm going to challenge you. Do it for 2 weeks. Do it for 2 weeks and see how you feel. If it's just too hard to do, go ahead and reset that alarm clock to give yourself that 10 minutes of extra sleep rather than snoozing. Okay, so go ahead, play with the time that you actually do set that alarm clock, but I challenge you not to hit the snooze button. I challenge you to get out of bed when that alarm clock goes off and start your day. Set yourself up for success. So, are you accepting my challenge? Do me a favor, comment below. Let me know if you've accepted my challenge to get out of bed when that alarm clock goes off in the morning, okay? Thanks for joining me for episode number 3. In our Short on Time Tips series. Can't wait to chat with you a little bit more tomorrow. Tomorrow, episode number 4, we talk about exercise. Now, part of the reason why we get up a little bit earlier in the morning is to fit that exercise in. But don't worry, you don't need to squeeze in an hour in the morning before you get off to work. I'm going to show you how to fit exercise into your day and keep it short on time. So thanks again for joining me for episode number 3 on Short on Time Tips series, and I look forward to seeing you on the flip side.